Valentna!
Hey!
Hey, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
You look fabulous.
Oh, thank
I
you. I'm
literally don't
loving
think
the Christmas
I've.
tree.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I put it up early. I wanted like some cheer in my living room because, 2020.
Yeah, love it, absolutely love it.
I don't think I've had such a beautiful face of makeup as you have right now, like all year. Honestly, I've just literally given up this entire year. I'm like, nah.
Thank you. Well, I thought I'll do a little effort for you
Oh,
guys.
thanks. So how have you been? How's lockdown treated you? Lockdown 1, lockdown 2?
To be fair, do you know what? I thought it was going to be a shambles. I'm not going to lie to you. I was thinking, because for me as an artist, I do music full time. So I was thinking my most favorite thing to do apart from being in the studio is performing. So
Yeah.
once I found out there was no performing, I was just like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Like, that is my, like, literally every week I had like about 3 to 4 shows a week. So for me, it was a knock in that area of things, but I definitely found a substitute for it. I started doing Insta lives,
Mm-hmm.
which
I
was
saw
really
that.
fun and really exciting. So I got to meet so many different creatives and influencers from across the world, which was an absolute blessing. So I think that was my main focus over the first lockdown. And then, of course, the first lockdown is where the period where Black Kingz was created as well. Due to everything that was going on, of course, and it was highly influenced from everything that we all witnessed via social media on a larger scale of things, because obviously it's something that's been going on for years, but it's not something that you just open your phone and you see like that. So it definitely influenced Black Kingz. So that's where Black Kingz was birthed during the first lockdown. And what else did I do over the lockdown?
What about second lockdown? Did you do anything different, or was you just completely out there promoting Black Kingz still online?
Literally, I think this lockdown, it's just been like Black Kingz, Black Kingz, Black Kingz, Black Kingz, Black Kingz, Black Kingz. Literally everything I do is for Black Kingz at the moment. So, which it's been very interesting, because obviously the first lockdown, like I said, like I was focused on building my fan base and growing my my online presence and just trying something different. And then it was interesting going into second lockdown, obviously after the release, and thinking of new strategies of how to promote myself, because prior to the lockdown earlier this year, I wasn't really too much like a online present with my social media. Mm-hmm. So it was interesting in the sense of how I've been able to go about doing my promotion for the single, but it's been fun. Different is fun.
The good thing is, I guess it just gives you time to reflect on how you promote yourself and do things maybe 100%. A little bit differently. And without this year now, you probably wouldn't have grown the online presence the way you have and had so much love literally come off the back of it.
Honestly, I am so grateful. Like it's been such a whirlwind of a year. At the same time, it's been very interesting in how I've learned so much about myself, in the sense of coming out of my comfort zone and trying new things. So it's been one of those years of learning, I would definitely say, and evolving.
So for people who maybe don't know like your journey, how you've got to where you are now, and what sort of inspired you to do what you're doing, just tell us a little bit about where you began and what started all of this for you.
Okay, so I've fell in love with music at a young age, and I guess I'd always been influenced with musically in any shape or form. Like when I was young, I used to be in the gospel choir. When I was at school, I always wanted to do all the talent shows and stuff like that. And I guess I'm a highly influenced artist from the 90s. Like, you know, music of the 90s is so much about feeling and expression and where it takes you when you listen to the music. And I think that is definitely reflective in my music, even down to my first single. So I released my first single in April 2020. No, 2018. Apologies, 2018.
So you've been doing it longer than that. I was like, definitely seeing loads more than that, girl.
No, you just been saying 2020 so much, and now it's just like
2020 is just the year on your mind, like
literally. So yeah, so I started my musical journey as a solo artist. So actually, let me take you back a little bit. So I actually started music in girl groups. So I was primarily so I was primarily in two girl groups growing up. So my journey as a solo artist only started about 3 years ago. Yeah, so 3 years ago. So about the end of 2017, I decided, okay, I want to start taking music seriously as a solo artist and just see where it takes me. You know, so I took that leap of faith, and I kind of just went full guns blazing, to be honest. Like I literally, like, I quit my job and I was just like, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to just see where it takes me, because I feel like sometimes if you don't do that, you're just never going to see what's going to come out of it. So yeah, so that's when I met my team, Pink Main and 87, and I've just been working with them ever since. Obviously, my first single, like I said, came out in 2018. That was Foolish Ways, which was really based on my personal experience, like evolving into the person that I am now, and everything, all my trials and tribulations that I experienced myself. So that was very highly reflective for myself as a person. That was a personal song for me, but I was hoping it will also help other people reflect within themselves and just see that sometimes being used really hard to see how far you've come. So for me, Foolish Ways was a reflective moment, and it's okay to have had bad times or go through dark moments. It's just always recognizing that you're coming on the right side, coming out on the light side of everything. So that was what Foolish Ways was. And then 2019, I actually took like a whole break in terms of releasing music. It was literally about focusing on finding my sound and really figuring out who I am as an artist, and really honing into me as Valntna, the artist, because I was doing a lot of shows. So from 2017, I was doing back-to-back shows. So obviously I always knew that there's something about live music and having that intimate feeling with music with me and my audience that was powerful. So it was 2019. We definitely wanted to sit down and figure out how we're going to be able to put this in a track.
Yeah, for real.
So 2019, that's what we basically was just sorting out, like figuring out what's going to work. I tried so many different things. I definitely would say, like, I'm an artist that can do pretty much a bit of everything, and I love doing a bit of everything. I'm a free artist. I like being free with my music, because I may wake up happy today and then tomorrow I might wake up a bit grumpy, and it's okay.
For real.
So, and then I think that's when I also realized I'm a very expressive person, and I wanted to make sure that I put that through my music and how I portray myself as an artist. And that's where cinematic R&B soul was born for Valntna, the artist. So that's the genre I like to call myself. Because I like everything. My music, when you hear my music, I want you to be able to picture a story, visualize something. Like, I want to take you on a journey. I want to take you on a visual journey, and I definitely think that's reflective in my music. So 2020, I dropped my second single, CCW, Confidently Constantly Wrong, which I've also got an amazing video for on my YouTube. Also for Foolish Ways, guys. Let me not forget that one.
Get it in, girl, get it in.
Get it in. And I also started working, dibbling a bit more house stuff earlier this year, actually. So I was working with an amazing songwriter called David. So we worked on some house stuff, which also got released earlier this year. Like I probably would say spring 2020. It's called Lucky, which is also available on all digital platforms. And yeah, here we are, Black Kingz to the world.
I love it. I love the house vibes as well. Did I in your video that you worked with Simon Aukes?
He is the only videographer I work with. He is incredible.
He's the king. Yeah, I love Simon. And obviously, I mean, for Black Kingz, there couldn't have been anyone more suitable, really, to bring that to life. How was that, creating that? It was so cool.
It was epic. Like, it was epic. Like, honestly, it was because I remember even like when I contacted Simon, I was just like, okay, Simon, this is the song, like, this is the idea for the visuals. And then he was just like to me, oh, V, thank you so much for thinking of me to do this and everything. Because obviously at the end of the day, we're all fully aware of everything that's been going on. It's something that we've all experienced as a community, whether black, white, mixed, it doesn't matter. Like we've all experienced everything that's been going on in the terms of the Black Lives Matter movement. And Simon was like really like to me like, oh, I'm so grateful for trusting me to visually put this together for you. And I was just like, I want to go to anybody else. Like this is cinematic as you. Like it's just you. I can't imagine anyone else doing it for me, to be honest.
Oh, bless him. He's so sweet. He's such a legend. But yeah, I mean, it just made so much sense. And I saw it, I was like, yeah, great partnership there. It was a very powerful video. Did you have help coming up with the content for that, or was that your own poetic justice there?
Do you know what? Everything I've done with Black Kingz is with an amazing songwriter and producer who actually co-wrote and produced the track Black Kingz. His name is Pink May, and absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible creative. I've actually been I've been working with him throughout the whole course of my solo journey. So everything down from my music to the creative direction is we do it in partner. I do everything in partnership with him. And Black Kingz is crazy because he came up with the concept of Black Kingz. So I remember when he presented to me, I was just like, oh, this is different. So then when we started looking into like how we're going to go about doing it visually, like one thing about us is that the visuals don't come after the music. It comes all at once. Like literally, while we're creating the song, we're visually creating how it's going to look, how we're going to visually put it together, how's the video going to look, how are we going to promote this, like what is the story behind this song. That we're always thinking beyond just the song. So with Black Kingz, honestly, the vision board for the video was created as the song was being created. So we wanted to go for female Malcolm X. That was the first thing, female Malcolm X, and the song was written as a speech.
Right, nice.
So Black Kingz is actually written as a speech, so that's definitely something that we wanted to portray throughout the video. And the idea of adding all the historical moments was something that was just like the icing on top of the cake, because it's like, even though this is something that we're experiencing now, this is something that has been experienced over generations of time. It's not just a moment now, it's been a historical situation that everyone has experienced. People before us, artists before us have spoken about this, and I felt like as if it was such at the beginning it was very overwhelming to have to like really like dig deep into the subject, because at the end of the day there's like just the surface, but then there's a core of it. At the end of the day, there's the core understanding behind everything. And even I was still learning. Do you know what I'm saying? Like even I've learned so much doing Black Kingz, like honestly, in a sense of my understanding of how far back it goes, my understanding how deep it is. So with Black Kingz in the visual side of things, wanted to make sure that we was able to capture everything within those 4 minutes. So hence the speech, hence the speech, and hence the moments, of course, all the little clips added to it, and also the names at the end. Like I wanted to tie in everything all at the same time. I wanted to take the viewers on a journey.
Yes, we did. So well done. But honestly, I think the point that you're making is so good, because we are all still learning constantly. And obviously, I don't need to ask you, why did you do Black Kingz? It's self-explanatory why. But moving forward, what do you think is important for somebody like yourself, an artist, to do more of? How do you think that you can maybe make people understand your message in a different way? What is it that you think you're doing maybe differently to help the cause?
Well, first and foremost, I wanted to make sure that the song was more on the aspect of shedding light in a form of healing, like rather than a form of just like we're in this situation and that's like be angry about it. Because at the end of the day, I wanted to make sure that the song was coming in the form of love and healing, and bringing people together, more of a unity-based kind of song. And I think that's just something that I want to continue projecting throughout all my music moving forward. And I feel like that's the message that I always want to carry whatever kind of form it is that I'm carrying it in, because I do have to also understand, like Nina Simone says, that as an artist, it's our duty to speak of the times. And obviously that's where I think definitely, not even I think, I know where Black Kingz came into it. And I feel like as if even when discussing subjects on love, it's all a form of unity and coming together and spreading it in different forms. Like I said earlier, like we're all human, we're only human, and some days I'll be happy, some days I'll be sad, some days I'll be mad. So it's just finding a way of I think music is literally a form of bringing us together and making us feel like we're not alone.
Yeah, definitely. Well, honestly, you did that with Black Kingz. So impressive. What is next? What are you going to do? Obviously, off the back of this, it must be like, where do I go from here? Because you've had so much love, so much success with it. Yeah, what's the plan next?
Well, definitely the EP. I haven't done an EP yet, so I'm so excited. I want to put together a project. Actually, I don't want to. I am putting together.
Yeah, that's it. Speak it.
Exactly. Got to manifest it out there.
Yeah.
I'm putting together a project, and that will be my first body of work. So I'm so excited about that. And
starting that like in the new year, or?
Yes, well, I've already started it. I would definitely say that I've already got songs under my belt that will be on the project. Like I said, 2019, I was just making music, literally back to back. I've got so many songs. It's crazy. And so many different types of songs as well. So the project's going to be, there's definitely going to be, I'm going to add some new stuff, but I've already got songs at the moment. So the project's definitely going to come out early next year. And then I'm also going to still do releases, single releases, get some videos out there. But yeah, definitely more releases, hopefully getting back on stage. I'm excited about that. Wow.
Yes, I can imagine. How long's it been? When is the last time you actually got to perform?
Do you know what? I actually performed straight after the first lockdown.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah, I got booked to do a live band set at Box Park, Wembley, which was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I'm loving it.
Stepping on the stage, I was like, oh, this was a bit weird. And then as soon as the music started, I was just like, yep, I'm at home. I'm back, baby.
Oh, bless you. I feel like next year, literally, the minute people are allowed to do like what they normally would love to do, everything's gonna be hectic. Diaries are gonna be out of control. Like, there's not gonna be enough hours in the day.
literally. I think, but I definitely feel like being unable to do shows and things being taken away in the aspect of being restricted on the things that you can do has really like opened up my mind in the aspect of being open to trying different things as just me as a person, even like regardless of me just as an artist. So it's kind of interesting that you say that, because I feel like as if now it's like as everything does open back up and everything does eventually get back to normal, I think a lot of stuff for me personally would change. Like I love performing, but sometimes it's not the aspect of always having to be on stage. It's like I actually enjoy doing shows on live now. It's different. You get to perform to people that will maybe never be able to even come to one of your shows. Like I've done Insta lives from so many different countries, like Jamaica, different Caribbean countries, America, different states in America, and I may not physically be there, but the voice is resonating through all the way there. And I think the aspect of that has just opened my mind to so many different possibilities.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, where could you do that normally? It just wouldn't be applicable, would it? You'd be out,
right?
You wouldn't be able to be sharing your sort of talent to all these places in one time. So yeah,
100%.
Tell me a little bit about your fashion. When I scroll through your Instagram, I'm like, oh, this girl. I want to know your influences.
My influence, definitely Grace Jones. Oh, she's epic.
Oh, yeah.
Epic, epic, epic. Old School Mary.
Nice.
Old School Mary. Janet.
Oh, girl.
Janet. Yeah. Do you know what it is with me in
Yeah,
fashion?
I'm feeling Janet today, actually. Now you say
yes,
it.
I'm feeling
Yeah.
Janet today. Love it. I think for me, it's just about being bold and unapologetic about it. Do you know what I mean? Just being different in however you want to do it. I love shapes. I like the whole extravagantness of it. Like, yeah, I'm exploring in my side of fashion. I definitely see myself diving deeper into it as time goes on, but now the focus is more on music. But yeah, fashion 100%. Love
you
it.
Look good, girl. I like it.
Thank you.
What about sort of musical influences? I know you sort of said that you're just like, I like to do this, like bits of everything, but I'm assuming with what you're going to bring out on the EP, you have, you know, a certain style that's going to resonate. What can we expect to hear from your style of music moving forward?
Well, cinematic.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say that, cinematic. I think
expressive.
Exactly. Cinematic can be in so many different forms, I guess. And I just want to make sure, because okay, should I say that or should I not say that? I was gonna say one of my biggest things that I wanted to do this year is I definitely wanted to work on something more stripped back. So it'll just be me, the voice, and either the piano or the guitar, because like I said, like performing for me is like, it's everything. Like you're just free. Like it's just me and my guitarist, or me and my keys player, or me and my band. It's just, you're just open just to move wherever your feeling is taking you. And I feel like as if I would love to put together and release a project like that. So that's definitely something that I want to do. And eventually I want to do a project with an orchestra. I think that would be epic.
Oh, that would be sick.
Epic, 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 epic. But in the
well,
pardon me, sorry?
Definitely suit your voice, I'd say, doing something like that.
Oh, thank you. I would hope so.
No, it would, definitely.
But yeah, cinematic. Definitely expect something cinematic from me.
Yeah. So with all of your songs then, I'm assuming you want to make sure you have really powerful visuals to go alongside it.
Yeah, I'm definitely another project that I want to work on as well is a visual EP. I do want to work on a visual project, so create music around a short movie.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Yeah, that's definitely also in the works. So Simon, we've already been talking.
Simon, we need you.
We've already been talking, Simon.
Oh, bless him. Bet he loves it. Oh, well, thank you so much. Honestly, it was lovely to talk to you. You are a ball of energy. You look amazing, and your voice. I'm so excited to see what you do next year when the world allows you to flourish. Right? Full potential.
Thank you so much. Honestly, I'm really grateful for you guys for having me. It's been such an amazing time talking with you.
Honestly, well done for Black Kingz. It was just so powerful and just really impressive. And I think it's so important that artists like yourself are spreading these messages, but in all these different unique ways. And as you say, you were trying to do it in such a way that resembled hope, which is what I really liked about it, because I think really that's all we have at this stage, you know, is just move forward. So yeah, well done.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.